1 Psalms a day, 18 to 1a. Find wisdom each day as you read straight through each Psalms in the Bible. There are 150 Psalms in the Bible. Read it for the sake of learning and not for any other reasons. Say a prayer to God before you begin, asking the Holy Spirit to give you wisdom and understanding, then be renewed by the words you have read. 2. Psalms 18 1-24, NIV. For the director of music. Of David the servant of the Lord. He sang to the Lord the words of this song when the Lord delivered him from the hand of all his enemies and from the hand of Saul. He said, 1 I love you, Lord, my strength. 2 The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge. My shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. 3 I called to the Lord, who is worthy of praise. And I have been saved from my enemies. 4 The cords of death entangled me. The torrents of destruction overwhelmed me. 5 The cords of the grave coiled around me. The snares of death confronted me. 6 In my distress I called to the Lord. I cried to my God for help. From his temple he heard my voice. My cry came before him, into his ears. 7 The earth trembled and quaked. And the foundations of the mountains shook. They trembled because he was angry. 8 Smoke rose from his nostrils. Consuming fire came from his mouth. Burning coals blazed out of it. 9 He parted the heavens and came down. Dark clouds were under his feet. 10 He mounted the cherubim and flew. He soared on the wings of the wind. 11 He made darkness his covering, his canopy around him. The dark rain clouds of the sky. 12 Out of the brightness of his presence clouds advanced. With hailstones and bolts of lightning. 13 The Lord thundered from heaven. The voice of the Most High resounded. 14 He shot his arrows and scattered the enemy. With great bolts of lightning he routed them. 15 The valleys of the sea were exposed. And the foundations of the earth laid bare. At your rebuke, Lord. At the blast of breath from your nostrils. 16 He reached down from on high and took hold of me. He drew me out of deep waters. 17 He rescued me from my powerful enemy. From my foes, who were too strong for me. 18 They confronted me in the day of my disaster. But the Lord was my support. 19 He brought me out into a spacious place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. 20 The Lord has dealt with me according to my righteousness. According to the cleanness of my hands he has rewarded me. 21 For I have kept the ways of the Lord. I am not guilty of turning from my God. 22 All his laws are before me. I have not turned away from his decrees. 23 I have been blameless before him. And have kept myself from sin. 24 The Lord has rewarded me according to my righteousness. According to the cleanness of my hands in his sight.